Hi, alright. Oh, hey, hello. Why didn't I stretch before I was on camera? Hello, Chromatica. Hello, Doc. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you for being here. And hello to anybody else who might be watching now, live, on Twitch, or possibly in some sort of future time period. I am... So let's see, I started a little bit earlier. I just did a little bit of box management. I'm just going to pull up 2 screenshots I took earlier for kind of my satisfaction, because normally I wanted to show this part on stream. But this is what the sort of notice you get. You have a Crown Pass. Show it to the rail staff at Wedgehurst Station if you want to visit the Crown Tundra, a land where many mysteries lurk within. New adventures wait there, and the blanketing snow hides a legendary Pokemon of yore. It's rather exciting, I think. So I got my expansion pass previously. And here's my pass. We must go to Wedgehurst. And so Doc said you've beaten both of the games. I guess Sword and Shield. Forgot you started over in Sword. But your pokes were safe in Pokemon Home. Gotta do the grind for the DLC. Alright, yeah. It was nice kind of waltzing through the what is it, the Island of Armor? I kind of forget the name of the first DLC thing. But it was nice having some buff Pokemon to go through it. So I think I'm just going to fly. Can I just fly to Wedgehurst to, I think I can. We'll call that taxi. Uses Flash Cannon on Whimsicott. Yeah, Whimsicott's, well, you know, it's situational. If I was up against a steel type, I would be using a Kentis Scorch, or... No, I think that is my fire type at the moment. You know all about those counter picks. I think I mentioned I was trying to put together a a somewhat competitive team. I forget how to get to the rail station. It's the other way, I think. And hey, Mars Girl, welcome. Good to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free, you know, if you want to leave some of this stuff as surprises for yourself later on, Mars Girl. And of course, anybody who maybe doesn't want DLC spoilers, I understand completely. Do I have to... Yes. Let's go to the Crown Tundra Station. Okay, you want to see, no worries. Flash Cannon's a good move, though. That's a good move. Love having a steel type with Flash Cannon. Who do I have with that? That tall one. You know, that tall Pokemon. Duraludon, I believe. That's right. And please do let me know how the sound is. If anything is too loud or too quiet, as always. Mr. Mime. I wish I had a good Mr. Mime. The Galarian Mr. Mimes are what? Ice type, I think. Ice Psychic? This is my first visit to the Crown Tundra. This person is researching Pokemon biology around here. Number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokédex for you, will you help me research what species appear here? Certainly. I still need to finish my Armor Pokédex, actually. I got, I think, 140 or something out of those. Sound levels seem okay to Mars Girl. Great. Thank you. I really would like to complete all the new Pokédexes as they come out. I think there's, what, like I think I heard around 100 new ones in this one, something like that. And before I do, how was your last stream, America? Sorry that I couldn't make it. I saw the notification come up on my phone. Did you get started on Pikmin 2? And is my bot working? Well, this is embarrassing. It should be working. I'm sorry. Can I What if I do it from the bot console? Interesting. Well, I'm very sorry. Anyway, folks here who don't follow Chroma, I think you should. I wish I was in those streams more often. And, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know why the bot is non-responsive. I'm going to turn my attention back to the game, and if I have to take a break in a little bit, we'll see about that. Yeah, thank you, Mars Girl, I appreciate that. Alright, so I'm gonna go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair, and I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to... Okay, so the audio alerts are working. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Ahahaha. Don't you fret. I know somewhere way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I've got to say no thanks. Oh gosh, and I still haven't gone clothes shopping since they added more clothes. What am I doing with my time? Really though. And yes, I'm sorry, I guess the bot is just being weird. There's no warning, like there's no errors up or anything on it. I just restarted it earlier today. And that audio command worked, which is the most mysterious thing. Come on, Nia, be reasonable, or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed. As I unleash the noble roar of Dad. Yeah, I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Excuse me, hello? Yes, you, the boy over there. My dad is stubborn as steel and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? I guess so. I think so. Who doesn't want to interfere in a family squabble, right? Brilliant. Have a great time with this geezer then. Oh, thank you for the good vibes. Mars Girl, I appreciate that. A face sticker? Oh, excellent, even better. Hold on, lad. Can't say I approve of you butting in blindly. But if I just give you a trouncing, this young lady here ought to see reason. The name's Peony. Brace yourself. I'm pretty ferocious in battle. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Whimsicott is not normally one that I lead off with. Kind of a slightly more of a support role, generally. I never finished my plans for my team, honestly. I just got a few sort of ready. Yeah. Aren't you the brave one, picking a fight with a one-time gym leader? Yeah, I should switch Pokemon here, huh? Yeah, that seems good. I forgot that I had a Chandelure. This is not one of my comp one, this is just one that I used to run in the game. Got me through a bit. Got me through a while. Wonderful. Oh, I didn't entirely notice the hail situation. Good music so far. There we go. Alright, Pikmin 2 was the last game played. It's so far ahead of me now. Alright, well, I think the bot is working again. I restarted it. So, let's, fingers crossed. It stays working. Steel's tough as they come. The more hits it takes, the more ultra mega determined it gets. I may need to heal this Chandelure at some point, but on the other hand... Oh dear. But I think the hail's going to do the rest for me, fortunately. Puffing it out or not. Yeah. Oh, such a sad little thump as it hits the ground, though. So anyway, for tonight's stream, and by the way, just thanks, huge thanks again to the folks here. I do believe, man, I'm going to be on for an hour and a half to 2 hours, see how it goes. And I'm going to see if there is like a natural stopping point. I have no idea what all happens exactly in this DLC in terms of quests or events. I'm interested in the Dynamax raid thing. Can I put a puppy on my team? Oh gosh. If I do regular Pokemon streams, I should have a channel points thing for, like, pick a Pokemon I use. I don't know if I have any puppers that could kind of take the heat right now, unfortunately. But maybe I can just put one on my team so that you see its icon coming up. Just a little JK, no worries. Oh, my darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Are you sure sweet is the word? Of course, my Nia's the sweetest, darlingest daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her out here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip. First one in ages. And now that we've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds, makes him a decoy, and legs it. That's my dear Nia for you. That's just her backward way of showing her papa she loves him. Gah! Is it? That's the type of girl she is. Ultra mega charming, isn't it? Still, without her, I can't start this adventure of legendary spots I've planned for us. She mentioned wanting to have a gander at someplace called the Manks Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants good old Papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. Which means it's time I gotta move on. Cheers for a fine battle. Am I slipping into a voice here? I didn't mean to. I'll be seeing you then, lad. Take care of those strong Pokemon of yours. He's just got that much personality. I just started going into a voice for him. How about that? Well, Mark. Ooh, what is that over there? Look at that. Is there a zoom on? Can zoom out. That's right. There is a kind of a first person-ish. No, that's actually just focusing the camera behind you. It's useful, but this is quite nice. Huh. I ought to just use a couple restore items here quickly. Maybe just that one. I know I'm like a pile of swine. Ooh. We got the Jinxie there. Did I miss a pile of swine? What is that, though? Cryogonal. That's right. I think I've seen that before. I do forget what some of them are. I don't know. I don't entirely want to just knock it out. Should catch it. You know, maybe that. Yeah, there we go. For the most part, I am going to be focusing on doing the story stuff here, with only some detours for catching Pokemon as I see them. That's roughly my plan. Not even close, okay. I'm just going to try that again, though. This hail's going to be quite annoying, isn't it? I don't, what do I have for a nice type? That moth, a frost moth, I think. Frost moth? However you say that one. I honestly feel like that should just heal me. So I do need to damage it more. I mean, let's see how much this does. That Ultra Ball's just not even... Yeah. Oh well. I can swap... I do have that Frostmoth. I might bring that out front and center just to avoid this hail damage. And I'll look for a pupper as well. This Chandelure can really go back onto the bench, basically. By the way, if folks haven't gotten their Ash Hat Pikachus, I think that's still a thing you can do. Put in some mystery codes and get these unique Pikachus that have a selection of the different Ash Ketchum hats. Just putting it out there. Let's look for a puppy. Just gonna look for whatever the first puppy Pokemon I see is, kind of. Gotta keep the mods happy. Sort of, hey, if anybody sees one or sees that I miss one, let me know. I know I could do a search. I don't know if EVs count as puppers. Sometimes, maybe. I never know if they're more sort of dog-like or cat-like. Which is why, honestly, my dogs remind me of them so much. Oh yes, all right. Oh yeah, I remember when I was doing this. Forgot about that. Oh, Tiny Pup, where? The Zigzag Zoon, possibly? Or previous. I don't know if Marzi knows all their names. Makes it difficult. Looking for a Tiny Pupper. Back 3. That may have been this one. Or maybe one more. Up. Oh no, this is... if you can go by the numbers at the top there. Oh, you were looking at the EVs, okay. Alright, that counts as a puppy in Mars Girl's book. Okay, let's just get this, just put it on there. I do want to move this, though, quite a bit. This should go in here, I believe. Oh, this would have been a faster way to do it, maybe? Or easier to look at? I don't know. Oh, wait, here we go. If you don't mind, I'm going to swap it for this Growlithe. Unless there are any objections. I am going to have to, fortunately, probably reduce some of these Pokemon at some point. Boxes are getting in a little bit full again. There's a pile of swine. Let's have a look around. Yeah, hit some cutscenes. Hope she survives. I mean, right now, I'm probably not going to throw them in the thick of things, and they're actually going to get that good XP share. Aha! This must be the max lair that Nia was talking about. Which means my darling daughter is in there right now, having a giggle with some rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, it's you again. Well, kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Right. Just you hold on, Nia, my dear. Here comes Papa! Alright. And good. Fans of Growlithe. It's a pretty good pupper. I don't even know what that one is, to tell you the truth. Alright, gosh, I'm fighting my instincts to dive into these Pokemons here. I do want to, I can't hold back. Turned out I wasn't able to continue holding back. My instincts did kick in there a bit. Just want to add 1 or 2 to my Pokedex here, you know? I appreciate people bearing with me. And that's unfortunate. The Frostmoth is so pretty. Hey, Queen Claire. Good evening. Good to see you here. Growlithe getting a few levels there. Yeah, that Frostmoth is, I think, a really nice one. Among the ones that I think to myself, like, I think it would make a really nice plush, you know? I could just see that making a really nice plush Pokemon. And that is, I've thought to myself recently, you know, when I was young, I think I might have had, like, a plush Yoshi, and I think a Mario, like a wing cap Mario. And these days, I kind of wish I had some Pokemon. Oh, let me read these out. Sorry, I think she said something like, "No, sir, you can't." And here's Peony saying, "Oh, I think you can. My precious daughter's in there, and I'm going in after her." I understand, sir, but... But what? I'm here to have an adventure, and I want to kick it off right now. I simply can't allow it, sir. Grr. Oh, there you are, lad. So you've come after all, have you? Something the matter? Nothing's alright, and everything's the matter. The ultra-mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty of a... I beg your pardon, sir. If you'd be so good as to simply listen, I could let you through. Dynamax adventures are quite fraught with peril, I'm afraid, and... Yeah, I've got no patience for standing here listening to you rattle off the fine print. We're just going around in circles. You seem to know this gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow the two of you to enter as a pair. Aha! Now you're talking. Go on then. Let's hear what the good lady's got to say. And then we'll go find my little Nia together. Right? Right. Hey, Mir. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. I'm gonna look around this cave a little bit. What are you doing? Got wonderful items to offer you in exchange for Dynite ore. And hello to you, Ad. Ah, oh dear. That will happen. Oh, look. You can get some good stuff from this ore. Beast balls, now that's interesting. And hey there, hey Mir, welcome. Welcome officially to the stream. How's your evening going? And happy Friday, everyone, by the way. I hope that's an aspirate. That is a wish from me to you, that you're having a restful Friday at this point. Hopefully, you know, maybe you finished a day of work. Maybe you're preparing for an evening of some sort. No. Give me one more minute. Perhaps it's measuring something. The readings seem to be fluctuating. And we'll go. Yeah. All right. And how about you? What you up doing? Dotlers? No, nothing. And how about? Oh, and the game says my conscience stops me. Apparently, not a good idea to head in before speaking. Hey, Panda Beastrus, welcome. Groovy music, huh? Yeah, I think the music's really good. So Mir's learned how to go from Killzone back up to stage with Steve. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Well, I'm glad to say that, just a brief announcement about the weekend. I am planning Rocket League because it's the Haunted Hollows event. In addition to some other things, I did, I think I committed myself to getting some Super Mario 64 with crowd control enabled. Want to try that out, so that's basically me playing Super Mario 64 versus Chad. We'll see how that works. And also, if there's Pokemon DLC to finish off, I may do that this weekend as well. 3 combo Steve, uh-oh. I have not been practicing my anti-Steve maneuvers, unfortunately. SMB 35 has Luigi now. I heard he was hidden in the code there. I heard that basically people like found assets in the code and then just started testing ways to unlock him. What is it? You have to beat every stage at least once, I think. It's kind of neat. Isn't it a shame that Super Mario Bros. 35 is going to stop working in March? Isn't that it's just unbelievable. Okay, sorry, let me get back to this game here. And thank you for that hype, Queen Claire. I hope that means a hype Friday for you. I certainly, I hope your plans all go well. So Peony says, that's what I like to hear, mate. I owe you one. Very well, then I will proceed. The Manks Lair is a labyrinthine underground cavern where rare Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. And hey, Gummy J, welcome. It's great to see you here. How's your evening going? I'm gonna, you know what? While this screen is up, give me 1 second and let me get in 2 more. Now that the bot's working again, let me get 2 more shoutouts in here. First of all, for this evening's stream and anybody who might be by, please do follow Queen Claire. That Sims 4, I gotta say, I was not like as active in chat because I had more work to do on the side there. But watching her work in Sims 4 has been just absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I love seeing that game and glad to see more of those streams. Gummy J got some magic cards, Starbucks, and then Popeyes. Oh, that all sounds fairly delicious. I'm not a Magic player myself, but I live with 2 Magic players, and have just so far been resisting the peer pressure to look into that. Gummy J got Sims 4 when it was free. It's likewise, I haven't loaded it up yet at all though. But please also do check out Gummy J, another wonderful Twitch streamer. Very glad to have been introduced to and part of, be getting to know better. I missed that Stardew Valley stream, unfortunately. I think I caught Animal Crossing before, though, and absolutely do recommend Gummy J to folks. And Mir correcting me on the Mario 35 there. You have to get 100 rank in World Leaderboard for Kings grabbed in 1 run. You need to collect at least 3,500 coins in 1 match, then hold L while joining a match. So have you got Luigi yet, Mir? Are you trying to? I'm curious. Let me all right. And thank you so much again for joining in here. It's such a pleasure to have you folks. So not yet, Mir? Okay. That's right. I remember you saying, Jay, that you just picked up Stardew recently on day 14. So that type of game is so new to you. Yeah, I know everybody says it's very, very similar to the old Harvest Moon games. And for myself, I've played 1 Harvest Moon game in my life, back on the Game Boy Color, and I did enjoy it. And I've said it a few times, I want to try Stardew Valley again, but I really want to wait to do it co-op, when I can have somebody experienced, like on comms, telling me how to not stress about getting to bed on time and things like that. So Mir's not going for it, but you are trying to have collected 2,437 high score in 1 match. All right, that sounds pretty high. All right. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of game here. And if I have to catch up on chat again, I certainly will. Love having you folks here, though. So, Dynamax Adventure. Form a team of 4 trainers and set off to explore the mysterious Max Lair. See if you can find the legendary Pokemon said to await you in the deepest part of this unusual den. To take part in a Dynamax adventure, you must borrow a single Pokemon to accompany you. Get things started by having each trainer select the Pokemon they will take with them on their adventure. As you explore this den, you'll come to branches in your path. Decide as a team which way to go. When you come across a Dynamax Pokemon, it'll be time for a Max Raid battle. Catch the Pokemon, and you can swap it with the one you have if you think it'll help you press on into the depths of the den. Wait, what was the last one? So you must borrow a single Pokemon. Huh. Interesting. Stardew is such a great game, so relaxing. That's what everybody says, Panda, and I don't mean to like... It is just the funny thing to me where, I've mentioned this in brief before, but it feels like sort of the difference between like hardcore Animal Crossing players and like hardcore Stardew players is like just the, we like different timers, I feel like. Not that I'm necessarily calling myself a hardcore Animal Crossing player, but then again, you know, I've streamed it every day for long enough that I don't know if I can deny it either. But it just to say that for myself personally, it's so funny to me that when I have played Stardew, I have gotten maybe one season in ever, and I just I find I end up having a lot of anxiety about getting to bed in the game, and I always feel like I'm rushing throughout the day. I'm always trying to get one last thing done, and I haven't found how to like let go, and I guess just I'm trying to, you know, maximize every single day or something. Like I don't know if it's totally that I have the wrong approach or what. I bounced off it a couple times. Jay says, so bad at slowing down, want to build everything and level up, but you just have to fish and farm. Got to level 2 fishing and level 1 farming, feels so elite. It's probably more than I've done. The fishing is very odd to me as well. I never quite got the hang of that, but I think I played maybe a season of it at some point. Amir said, you'll know when you get a star by your overall level rank. Like how this feels like unlocking Super Mario 64 Luigi. Rumors, complete this crazy goal to then get a character that's just a palette swap. Yeah, it is pretty classic. Classic old game style. So Panda did the same at first, stressing to do everything in one day. I guess I feel like that's something I need to learn how to get over myself. So she's saying that there's like weird stuff in the caves that make Pokemon lose control, and she's prepared Pokemon that are resistant to the particles effects. That's weird. Ine says, right, I follow you. You're saying you don't want Galar losing control, so the Pokemon rent some particles. We might see a rare overexposure. Yeah, that was stunningly incorrect, sir. That made no sense. This is a dangerous place. Please make sure you've a firm grasp of the rules. Still a touch lost, but that's the type of place this is, eh? Right, sounds like this is all a bit beyond me, so I'll just go on in and get cracking. Here comes Papa, my darling Nia. And Panda said, at the second game, just slowed it down. Totally different in Zen game. Yeah, I want to reach that Zen state. Mir says, you can get 3 stars by your level. Wonder if you can get Waluigi if you get 3 stars. Find out. It's too dangerous. What is going on with that man? He looks so much like Chairman Rose, but his attitude doesn't match Chairman's at all. I did notice that. Yeah, he does. Looks a little bit familiar. Well, when you're ready to go chase him down... Pardon me, I meant, when you're ready to go begin your Dynamax adventure, please let me know. Mars Girl calling out the classic Nick Cage missing daughter plot. Look, he just wants his kids back. Alright. Allow you to keep just one of the Pokemon you catch along the way. Would you like to embark upon a Dynamax adventure? I would, yes. Please go ahead and save it. Still new to Dynamax adventures, so we suggest trying them alone for now. Just to get a little familiar with the rules before you invite some friends to join you. Maybe they shouldn't make invite others a first button, then, if they don't want me to do that. When we got a hydrate from Doc, thank you for that. Filled up my water bottle right before. Let me make sure I'm staying up on those channel rewards also. Whoa, hey, that's a big window. Why is that such a big window? Because that's not what I meant to have open, that would be why. That makes sense. Oh, you know, I think my Wi-Fi's all messed up. Unfortunately. Speaking of, my camera may/will die at some point. Be aware of that, unfortunately. Um, It's a long story, but yeah, we need to power cycle our router. The Wi-Fi seems to have broken. So to take part in a Dynamax adventure and explore the max lair here, you will need to use one of our rental Pokemon. You and 3 other trainers will work together as a group, coming to a consensus to decide which path to take. Make your way in as far as you can, in the hopes of reaching the legendary Pokemon that lurk in the furthest depths, Dynamaxed and waiting. If you go on a Dynamax adventure, I will provide you with Dynite ore as a reward. I'll also allow... Yep. Alright, sorry. Sorry, everyone. Don't invite others. Alright, so, hey, if you've got time to vote, you've got like 10 seconds here, folks. I realize with the stream lag, you might not be able to type it out here. What y'all thinking? I'm thinking the sand slash. Nope. Yeah. Alright, not enough time. Sorry, everyone. They really don't give you very long on that timer. Oh boy. I'm gonna need like my reference chart of types in front of me for this, honestly. I'm real bad about doing it off the top of my head. I think I want to avoid that fire for a while, though. We did get a vote for Frostlass. Solid choice there. Absolutely solid choice there. My apologies for, just stream lag in general. It is, I do what I can about it. I really do try to. Lumire's got a guide for Luigi start. Try to start at 1-2. Don't start with buying items. If you start with small red Luigi, you get double coins. Don't use your roulette. Then KO as many people to get coins in your chest. Your roulette and chest will combine, then get first place for 100 more coins. And you only get double coins if you win. That's how. That sounds quite comprehensive. Thank you for that. I wonder if there's any reason not to Dynamax here. I don't think it said anything about, like, you'd only be able to Dynamax once per route or something. It should be once per battle. And I actually, I have seen that people have, like, I saw one good, like, starter's guide to, how to win and get really high scores at Mario 35. It's just such, man. And here's the thing, it's like, it's natural to hope, if a lot of people play it, if a lot of people are enjoying it, maybe Nintendo won't yank it in March. Because it won't just become unavailable for new downloads. They really will shut off the servers or the matchmaking or whatever for it, so it will not be able to be played past that point. And I just can't imagine, I just don't understand it. It's so short-sighted. Why would you... Sorry, I'm getting worked up about it. Red Luigi is stupid. I don't totally understand what a red Luigi is, actually. I think they're doing it for publicity. I guess. I just... Do they need it? And it really... I don't know. I think it's really hacking people off. I mean, I have to say, honestly, more and more, it's making me not want to pick up 3D All-Stars myself. And there, it really is, I have the luxury of having other good ways to play those games. I'm actually... I'm actually about to finish, like, a regular 70-star run in... I've been playing Mario 64 on my 3DS. Which is, it's a fantastic version of the game that I got on there. I think I'm at 60, I think I'm at around 60 stars, maybe just under. Don't really care about this, honestly. And so, and then I have a Wii U, and that's a really good way to play Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy. Not as good as a Switch, maybe, but do they not heal between... Do your teammates not heal between rounds? That is not good. So Mir thinks they'll probably say at the end that I getcha. Hi, we're Nintendo and we listen to the fans, and out of the kindness of our hearts, we're not gonna snatch our games back after. Yeah, that's a possibility. And the thing is, it would certainly work. It would certainly work. So Mir's 100% in Super Mario 64 DS. How much more stuff is there in there to do for 100% than regular 64? I'm curious. Does that mean doing it like with each character, like all 120 stars with each character, or is it just a few extra stars? 140 stars. Okay. 150. Wow. All right. Yeah, I have to admit, I've never given Mario 64 DS much of a chance. The movement just really feels... I just don't enjoy it in the way that playing Mario 64 on N64 or like a really good, version of it. I love how it feels to play that game. Yeah, and I know they had to make it for a D-pad, and they put like analog movement kind of on the touchscreen, and that's I'm not saying it like can't be a good game. I'm just, for me, it's why I play it like a little bit, and I'm just like, ooh, just doesn't feel like something I want to play personally. But it really does seem good, and I wish I wasn't kind of picky about that. I need that analog stick for it. Did it with the DSi. Hear such good things about the DSi. And hey, Imagination Artist, lurking the After Hours stream, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be on for... What time is it now? Yeah, I'm thinking another hour-ish. Something like that. Mario 64 on Switch is really like on the N64. With all the camera issues. I hear that, Panda. I wish I could credit exactly who said it. I want to say it might have been Top Dog Anime. Reminding me that, the Mario in Super Mario 64, not the Mario, the camera in Super Mario 64 is being controlled by a Lakitu. And Lakitu is not a friend to Mario. So Mir has 5 DS, 3DS, and a 6th in the Void. It's a pretty good number. It's a pretty good number to keep around, I think. I think I gotta use this Dynamax here again. But, Super Mario 64's inverted camera by Nintendo. I guess I just got used to it by playing it. Yeah, right? Does it... Once you remember that Lakitu is controlling the camera, it all makes sense. Every needless death as the camera swings around, so you just... Right, Lakitu's not there to help you. Lakitu's there to change your camera angle at the last second. The first cannon felt terrible. It is funny, though. I get you. I've really been feeling like... Look, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be showing any pro gameplay in Mario 64 anytime soon, but I really have just been feeling a real comfort with the controls as I've been getting into it. I mean, I am very honestly enjoying playing Mario 64 more than I ever have. I never beat it when I was a kid myself. I watched my sister beat it. It was one of those. And I liked playing the early levels a lot, but found the later levels too complex or too scary for Manks Jr. at the time. But now, like, I don't know, I just started going through it and was like, man, what a good game. Apart from when the camera, I mean, except for those times where I'm actually like having some heated gamer moments and saying some cusses because I just, you know, just some wonky stuff here and there. Lakitu's Mario Live Death would get great ratings, yeah. That's... Oh man, has anybody like done the concept of Lakitu as a YouTube blogger? You could get some mileage out of that, I think. I mean, a creative person, I think, could do something with that concept there. And it says, first time you did it by yourself as well, but 100 coins in the rainbow level was, Am I giving bad ideas there, Mir? Look. Look, sometimes you just gotta put those ideas on a raft and push them out into the... push them out that floating lake that is the internet and see how it goes. Oh, I should have gotten that Beakable. What was I thinking? We got a water type right here. I am a silly man sometimes. CJ in Animal Crossing is enough. Fair point. We do have that Nintendo vlogger character there. Yeah, the 100 coins in any level I don't have a great time with, to be honest. This is going to be very, very bad. This is going to be... Why didn't I switch characters? Should I be swords dancing? I don't know. Yeah, what? Oh boy. I miscalculated this one. I am unfortunately predicting that we're probably going to get blown out of the den. I'm going to give... I want to believe that it's going to be my teammates letting me down, not me. Look at that big dog. This actually makes me super nostalgic. This was the legendary on the box for Pokemon Crystal, and I love Pokemon Crystal. Great, I mean, just a great game. And that second generation is, I think I've said it before, probably just my nostalgic and personal favorite of the Pokemons. I can go back and play through Pokemon Gold kind of like any time. And Pokemon Crystal just only improved on it. It really did. Mir's only played Yellow and only the first gym. Yellow's fun. I really enjoyed Yellow as well. I played through like Red fully, and I think most of Yellow. And then just, well, a whole lot of others I could name. I do, I've said it before, I still feel like I need and want to play through the Black and White and Black and White 2 games. One of these days. I've started a save file in Black, but it is a little bit hard to go back to the old games, honestly. I still enjoy them, but I have to be, like, really in a particular mood for them, I think. So Panda played Yellow only to make Pikachu smile. That is... well, it's the best reason to, I think. So when is, well, that's what I'm saying here. Super Mario 64 versus Lemony Cobra. Going to be, I don't know. I mean, hey, folks in chat, I mean, just let me know. I'm not gonna make a sudden decision right now about it. Is there a chance of this Vikavolt using the Dynamax? I don't know. I wish it would. But Saturday or Sunday, I want to do a research and development stream on doing some crowd control stuff, testing out some crowd control enabled games. I've gotten the software running, I've got like the ROM paths all set up. I've done just a solo test off stream, and it seems to work. So I just gotta pick one of these days to I mean, the main thing that I want to, like, I just want to make sure that it does work with people's Twitch experience, basically. And see what's going on. Like, I know Mars Girl, you're excited to play, but I know you were saying, I think that the crowd control extension was like freezing your stream before, and that's the only kind of bummer about it, is that I do have to, it has to work through a Twitch extension. It doesn't use like a chat bot, like the randomizer one. It's just probably going to be a little bit inconvenient for some folks, and we'll have to see how it ends up being. Saturday after Animal Crossing? I was thinking something like that, yeah. Is there any way I could make the 64 versus chat use the official Luigi model? I don't know. It would depend on whether or not there's like a ROM hack or that I could use that wouldn't break compatibility with the like with the specific scripting stuff. Might have been because you had the moderator dock open. Oh, maybe Mars Girl. That's a point. That is a good point. We should try that with the non-moderator view. Yeah, I don't know if I could if there's like a Luigi ROM hack I could use that would still work. I wish that electricity was doing a lot more damage. I mean, if this doesn't one-shot anybody right now, like me, we might still have a chance on this. Maybe, I hope. Or not. Can I research Luigi in 35 or try to get? And I'm not in the cards, I don't think, unfortunately. There's a certain amount of being bad at games I'm willing to do for content, but for the most part, I want to stick to my strengths, honestly. Oh man, we're so close here, and it's just not gonna. We're just about to get knocked out. Yeah, I'm not good at Mario 35. I don't expect I'm going to get good. And also, unfortunately, it really feels like just kind of a waste to practice it if I wouldn't count on Nintendo relenting on this. It would make me very happy. Nope, that's going to be the end of it. And so technically, this is not my fault. It was entirely my teammates fainting that did lose this for me. But, you know, then again, if I could have done more damage on my part, so closer, that is quite frustrating. Blame them, yes. Thank you, Mars Girl. Kill the dog? Oof. I don't think so, Mir. Yeah, let's take it down one notch from there, I want to say. Just one notch from there, Mir. In context, it's funny. It's just... little strong, little passionate there. I wouldn't count on Nintendo lying to people. I wouldn't count on any kind of theory crafting. Without real... I would just say I would count on, like, Nintendo's fine legal print being binding until otherwise declared. Hurt the dog. Okay. Alright. Thanks. Hang on. I recognize you. Are you here for a Dynamax adventure too? Wicked. Guess we're on the same wavelength. And hug the hurt away. Thank you, Mars Girl. We will hug the dog. I'm Piania. Nice to properly meet you. What about you? What's your name? Watcher. Name's D. That's not quite me. What a perfect name for you. It really suits you, and she is apparently cackling about this. So is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. Has he got turned around and wound up back at the entrance? Like peony, peonia. Oh, thank you, peonia. Okay. I thought maybe, yes. Not one I've seen before. Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go all right after I left? Yeah, it went pretty okay. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know. Even on holiday, he's no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he'd planned for us to check out local legends on this super intensive adventure tour. Or adventour, as he calls it. But I mean, come on. What girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff thing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. The thrill of battling one of those massive, towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. Hee hee. You know what? I've just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? And I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man's adventure. Her face, she was so shocked about the adventure, it's true. Don't know about this one, honestly. Oh, no need to worry. I'll take good care of you. Despite all appearances to the contrary. He's so hyped up about all this, it'd be a shame to just leave him on his own. And who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. Oh great, what, great, thank you so much Peonia, this is just what I needed. Oi! New catchphrase about Mia's imagination, there you go. Oh, what happened?
Oh gosh, oh. Oh no. Jeez, gosh.
I wish we could just leave him here. Ah, it hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? What happened? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. Learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-coly, sir? There we go. I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? Yeah, his name is Peony, it's true. Yes, of course. Yeah, right in the middle. Yeah. Well, here's how it went. You don't say. So dear Nia's set and staying away till she's had her feel of this Dynamax adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. Pony. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working at best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at that age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, D. My name's Pony. Wait, have I already told you so? Gahahaha. And it's twice as nice to meet you. You got Pony's lead card. You put the lead card in your album. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure that my dear Neil will be itching to join in the fun. Yeah. Don't fret now. I've done all sorts of preparations already. We're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided. Now then, D, let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Pony's Adventure. I don't know why. Here, I don't. It just happened. And I started out reading him normally, and I got drawn into it. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene post-haste. Yeah, just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Yeah, ha ha ha. I read him normally for like, I know, I gotta try to get back to it. I have no confidence in how he sounds at the moment. And also, kind of ignoring what he's actually saying. And I agree with you, Doc, I would like voice acting in these games. It is one of the few reasons where, you know, I am mostly on the, Pokemon Sword and Shield defense squad. Generally willing to go to bat for what I see as the admirable and enjoyable qualities in these games. I am also willing to say I, nevertheless, wish that they took a little bit more time on development for a few reasons. Among them, I really do wish that there was voice acting in it. I think it would just be nice. I'd like it. And that's the kind of thing where my very, very, very amateurish understanding of, you know, game development is that you need a lot of time to do voice acting because you need your scripts to be entirely finalized as much as possible. You know, if you're just dealing with text, you can make changes pretty up close to the, you know, final points. But if you have voice acting, that is, you know, that's a major thing. That's a major concern. So I just imagine that that's a factor, especially with how the game launches in, you know, just in many different languages at once. But again, it's like you know, it's not that more time just magically makes voice acting happen, but they could, you know, I do think they could take the time, they could spend the money on it. So best voice actor, please mod. We're all voice acting as Southern D. Oh my gosh. I don't have a lot of confidence in my Southern accents. I know it's a mishmash of kind of like between, I would say sort of between Virginia and like North Carolina. And I do not mean to offend anybody from any southern regions or folks with southern accents. Hello, hello, what have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Yeah. Oh, never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. There's a Virginian accent? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There are different Virginian accents. I'm not an expert in them. But I know that folks within Virginia can tell if you're from Richmond or elsewhere, basically. Just from family of friends I know in the area. So the mayor says it's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. That is a tiny king. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi! Ah, great, there he is. Over here, D. And yeah, hey, there you are, Frostmoth. How you doing? Oh, that's so nice. That is, I'm so glad that they added that ability in the DLC to do that. My favorite thing in the games where you're able to do that, a utility umbrella. Protects the holder from the effects of rain and harsh sunlight. What about hail, though? What about hail? What you doing over there? And this is all... I just want to check all this stuff out. This is so lovely. Our village may not be the liveliest place, but do have a relaxing stay and enjoy the sights. I suppose there's not much to see besides that old statue, but enjoy the one sight anyway. Samir, don't like how you have watched so much furry streams. I know where a furcon is. To know why when you said Richmond I thought of that disturbing thought. I wouldn't worry about it. It's cold outside, dearie. Why not stay a while and get warmed up? Haven't been to... I've been to one like MagFest side event in Alexandria, Virginia, I think it was. And I've visited Richmond before. Nice looking town from what I saw of it. You like walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Yeah, I do. Right, it's the best. Enjoy walking together all over the place. You decided to have your lead Pokemon walk around with you in the Crown Tundra. I definitely already did, though. And hey, Sharn. Welcome, how are you doing? Good evening to you. It's a late evening for you, I do think. Hope it's going alright. Doing a touch of this. How do I get back there, though? Is there a door back there I missed? No. Oh, I need to go through the tall grass, I see. Pull the tree root, yeah. And a piece of charcoal, fantastic. What a treasure. Oh, look at that. I hate that Pokemon, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if that's a Pokemon anybody likes. It's okay. I don't mean to be harsh. It's just, it's too silly. It's too silly to me. It is a floating ice cream cone. Have some lovely goods for sale. I have a lot of money. How about that? Do I need anything? I don't think I really do. Do I have only 2 of lava cookies? Alright, I'll get some lava cookies. Oh my gosh. It just made me think of lava cakes. Did we really order Domino's recently and not get lava cakes? Why? Some carrot seeds? Sure. Sharn's pretty late. 11:38, feeling sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. If it's all about quid pro go, or whatever the phrase was, alright, this guy wants ore for carrot seeds. That does not feel like the most fair trade, but we'll see about that. Every year the cold seems to bite harder. It's getting to be too much for these old bones. Yeah, that was me at like age 25, I think, unfortunately. When you're trudging through snow, you've got to really stamp down with your heels. Helps keep you from face planting in a snowdrift. Solid advice. But I hope you're able to get some rest soon, Sharn. I hope you can feel better soon. If I had a look at the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests, alright. Got some slight plot gating there. And I do just want to kind of exhaust everything else before looking at that thing. Only 6 for Mir. Yes, it is just 20 of 7 for me. How you doing there? And you know, actually, speaking of that, hey Bonsai. Bonsai, do you want your dinner? Come get your dinner. There you go. Got it ready. You know, super. Oh my gosh. All right. Hey, who wants a puppy dog? On screen, a very naughty Mr. Puppy Dog. He's trying to steal his sister's dinner, Mr. Cooper. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm sorry, Sharn. You're still feeling that from unpleasant interaction earlier this week. And so Mir says when you were really bored in quarantine, you celebrated Happy New Day. Not like a Happy New Year day, just a new day. You gotta do what you can, honestly, while this is going on. Really have to find a way to keep the days moving, and finding ways to celebrate helps a lot. I know doing this stream has been quite a thing for me. Anyway, he's a sweet little puppy, right? Aw, see you, Mir. Take care. Hope you have a good evening. I'm gonna put this doggy elsewhere. I just put him up on a bed. Nice, soft bed. I actually need to turn my camera a little bit. That's annoying. Should have done that earlier. And, right. Internet doesn't work, so no point in trying to turn that on. Is there anything going on in here? Why don't the TVs work in here? There is nothing going on in this house. Well. And is that a clock with no hands up there? Do you see that? You see what I'm looking at here? Let me get my pointy hand for a second. It's actually almost there. Oh, I don't want to move that. What is that? Stop it. Stop it. Hey. Darn it. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Apparently my overlay is a mess. Bad thing. Sean's gonna stay at Joseph's Love next week. Hopefully help with the paranoia. Ah, sure. I hope whatever can help you with that. It's great that you have someplace else to be. That's what it's gonna help your peace of mind right now. And I think there's one more building to go into here. Breeze Inn. I would love if one of these would serve as some kind of poke center. Perhaps the hands are transparent, or it's 12 exactly. Maybe. A mirror for very tall persons. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. I mean, this is quite nice. Would be a lovely Airbnb to stay in, I feel like. As of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. Oh, I guess I should try to keep doing the voice. I know, not much of base camp. I don't think I can do it anymore. Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now enough faffing about, D. Let me tell you what the P&E exploration team is after. Sean's a very tall person, so it's perfect. There you go. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something. Etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we've found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the P&E Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. So here's to a grand adventure, Expedition Chief D. Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion. Find this place empty. Just the thought of it. My own darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. The way he talks just leads me into it a little bit. Yeah, nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Yeah. Which brings me to this. Go on. Have it. Expedition uniform, alright. And thank you for that hydrate and posture check. Let me get a little hydration in here. Let me check the posture. Oh, lower back, but it's... yeah, that's good. Alright, there we go. A lot warmer now. Yeah, look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a kip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these too. Legendary Clue 1. So stylish, and thank you, Sharn. Much appreciated. Put Legendary Clue 1 in your bag's key items pocket. Clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. It's written by Peony, and an old photo is attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Obtain a legendary clue 2. You thought Peony ran straight into the wall, if only. If only. Clue about the Legend of Giants, written by Peony and has unique drawings. Oh my goodness! Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Mon H change 1. Let the something Pokemon something change something 1. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of Snowslide Slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Wa Tegev Iving Stall of Sna. The door remains firmly shut. Is this like Registeel, Regice, and Registone. Alright. Near where green meets snow in the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out no walk Ian eel. The door remains firmly shut. On the distant pass of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where 2 giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Door all be nd. The door remains firmly shut. Reading the text might actually send Charm to sleep so calming. Excellent. I hope so. I hope there's plenty more for me to read in that case. We got at least one more legendary clue here, a clue about the legend of bird Pokemon. I love these drawings so much. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Okay. Meticulously compiled. Alright, wait, no, the voice. They're legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated tele-watching. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Seems like this king's bond with its loyal steed, or whatever you'd call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. Wow, I was not expecting that title. Oh, but the background noise is giving Sharn a headache. Oh, I'm very sorry about that. The groovy music, too much groove. Too much grooviness. No, I can hear that. I could imagine that one note going so frequently be not great. Well, there's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Try to get out of this scene as quickly as possible in that case. Sensitive to noise? No need to be sorry at all, and you know, you can always, I'll mute this or turn it down. No need to change. Time to investigate the legends surrounding the Crown Tundra. Aha, I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. You obtained them up. All right, sir. All right, sir. Why is he running around with a master ball? This is supposed to be one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventure and crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. He is an arts and crafts dad. That's kind of lovely. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Alright, and we'll get back to the soothing music. I think hopefully quite a bit less headache inducing. And I think I just get to explore for a bit now, it seems like. Know of a few people who think he's creepy. He's well, it's definitely got that dad pushiness, that's for sure. And you gotta wonder who named the daughter Peonia. You know, gotta wonder about that. Statue of Pokemon, but somehow it feels as if it's missing something. It does rather look like it's missing something. Is there anything going on in this clearing? This is interesting. Just a bit of nothing though. All right. Somehow we're biking through the snow. These are some versatile bikes. They are, after all, road. I mean, you can take them onto the water, can't you? I suppose it's a little bit silly to be. Oh boy, how are you biking in the snow? And we're supposed to notice these steps over here. Hey, Sonia, popping out of nowhere. These are exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Wait. Bee? What are you doing in a place like this? What are you doing here? And it's just the Spider-Men pointing at each other. I keep asking myself that exact same question. If I'd known it was going to be this cold here, I would have thought things through a bit more. But here I am, stuck in the Crown Tundra, trying to learn more about a group of Pokemon. There are some Pokemon that prefer places where there are no people, you see. Pokemon that choose to live in isolation. Crown Tundra here is just the place for that sort of Pokemon. If my theory is correct, then I think a certain trio of legendary Pokemon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. I'm sure my theory's not wrong. You want some proof? Then look there. See those footprints? What's so amazing about these footprints? Found evidence of the Iron Will Pokemon. 2% of the data needed to track it. More reading on sleepy times. Good. My theory is that the legendary Iron Will Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon are all somewhere out here in the Crown Tundra. And there's evidence like this scattered all over the place that'll lead us to them. We could find more evidence and collect 100% of the data needed to track these legendary Pokemon, then I bet we could use my Pokemon Finder to figure out what habitats they're living in. So how did she dye hearts in her hair? Now I do believe they're like barrettes or something like that. Let me grab my pointy hand here again. If you observe closely in these areas, you can see a little bit of three-dimensionality on it. These are objects on her hair. I'm pretty sure. Some kind of clip, possibly. Clip or pin, I think. Nevertheless, pretty amazing hair structure, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that is talent. Breaking out the passion pointer. Well, you know, that pointy hand is just so useful. What can I say? But this place is wicked cold, and it's putting me in hibernation mode. Maybe get a winter jacket on, Sonia. Showing a bit of midriff there, which is no problem. I'm not going to shame her about it, but it's pretty chilly here, I think. Are you planning to stick around here for a while, Dee? Think you could try to spot more evidence like this and report it to me when you find it. I'll reward you for your hard work, of course. Either way, it's pretty cool, yes. And they don't fall, and that's pretty skilled as well. Agreed, Sharn and Panda. Much agreed. So Sonia will be waiting in that house there so she can stay warm and cozy and maybe feel her fingers. Well, that would explain the empty house. So that I can grip a pen and write, of course. Since I'll be working so hard on my research. Hey, take a break once in a while. It's okay. It's alright. You gotta take a break once in a while. So this might, I think soon is going to be a good stopping point. We're coming right up on the hour-and-a-half mark, which is, don't you run, alright. You try to run away from me? Come on over here. So I'm gonna give, I don't know, 10 more minutes, see how things go, see what happens. Something like that. But just to, so folks do have a heads up that I will be planning on winding down relatively shortly. And let's see if I can't catch this pinky bean here. I probably should buy some more Ultra Bowls, huh? Oh no, am I ending? Well, relatively soon. I do think in the next 10 or 15 minutes, very likely. I think I will be. I appreciate, I appreciate so much folks being here. Growlith like that one, though. Hey, they all got some good XP off that, though. That's impressive. But sleepy time. I hope that you're able to get to sleep, though. And, oh, boy, you know, it does make me want to, I wish I had, like, an archive of things that I've read out loud. I think, boy, next month... Well, not next month. Maybe next month. I would like to, by December, honestly, I am going to aim to, I'd love to start a storytime streaming routine. It's something that's been on my mind a lot, honestly. Yeah, the only thing I have right now is, you know, Hito Retro Gaming made a clip of me reading the scary story on Wednesday, but it's a scary story, not necessarily good nighttime material. I don't think it would... I mean, I don't think it would keep anybody awake, but people really do have different levels and tolerances for that, which is something I respect quite a bit. I said it recently, I think while I was in Queen Claire's chat, but it is funny to me that, like at this point in my life, I can watch, really it feels like I can watch whatever movies, with some exceptions, with some extreme exceptions, but I feel like I can watch pretty much whatever movie, have it be scary or not, and I am probably going to be able to sleep fine that night, you know? Like, it's not going to give me that much trouble watching it or later. But scary games are still, for me, like, just wire so straight into my brain that I can't handle them at all. Yeah, story time. I wish I could. Alright, here, I got it on a command. Just if anybody... it is on Hito Retro Gaming's channel. Wait, that's not the command. That's the problem. What is the correct command? I think it's... I wonder if I'm going to have to look this up. I'm going to have to look this up. Spook Clip 20, that's the one. Alright, well, if anybody is interested, you know, I'd be very happy for folks to give Hito Retro Gaming the views, and I really recommend, you know, you can go through his highlights, and see the other people as well. Some really fun, there were 6 of us, and half of us read stories we found and liked. I was in that group of somebody who selected a story to read, and then the 3 other people read original stories of theirs, or told original stories of theirs. So I have found a ruin. That's got to be one of those places, you know, where the legendary giants are supposed to be. Do you see a door with mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. If all that's true, I think I'd call this particular adventure The Terrible Titans, lurking locked away. Okay. And let me catch up on chat there actually for a second there. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, feel free to dodge the scary stuff right now, absolutely. I didn't think anything there was too spine-chilling exactly. But, you know, definitely meant to be on the scary side is the thing. So Panda says, usually read some Stephen King novels before bed. Scary stories can put people to sleep. Yeah, it's funny. It really can for people. And Sharon says, the book you were reading before bed actually feels too real right now, so you don't know what to do. I would definitely recommend, like, finding another book to find, honestly. If you have, like, a selection you can go to. But, that's something, like, if a book, I feel like I really know what you mean with that, and if a book is getting to that place, I think it really is kind of the best thing to just put it down and get yourself into something else. Doesn't have to be another book. You know, it just depends on what you like. But yeah, if it's making you feel that way, definitely, I really would say, just give yourself a break from it. I'm just gonna help myself to more water here. I've only read a few Stephen King things by myself. I've got, I really like some of his stuff, and I am a lot more critical of others. So I guess I have, like, slightly mixed feelings about Stephen King, but I would not dispute. I mean, I guess I do think he's a good writer, though, in my book. And hey, Jenna, what am I doing live? I'm playing some Pokemon here. It's great to see you. How are you doing? Sharon's read all of hers in her mini library. Oh my goodness. Maybe you can find something online. You know, there's a lot of classics that you can find legally for free. So that might be an option, depending on how you like. Jen has never seen me at night. I haven't done an evening stream in a while, in a few weeks. I was trying to do more, and then started feeling so, like, weak and tired this month. But this is the first evening stream I've done since the start of the month. Like probably the second or something like that. Or the first. Oh geez. Wow, this month has kind of run away from me. So I'm reading some Pokemon here. Ha, well, how's that grab you? Right then, Chief, I eagerly leave the rest of this research in your hands. Talk to you later. So I'm checking out the new DLC that just came out for Pokemon, in my case, for Pokemon Shield. I really enjoyed the first bit of the expansion pass, the Island of Armor. And we are now in the Crown Tundra. Looking, the whole focus, it seems like, of the DLC is it adds this, sort of like a co-op Dynamax raid thing. And I'm sorry, I don't know how much you already know or don't know about this, Jenna, so I apologize if I'm, like, repeating stuff. I don't know how much you play Pokemon. Are you a fan? Let me ask, actually. I'm just automatically going into the overview, and that might be quite unnecessary. But yeah, the focus here is, like, the co-op Dynamax raid, and then they're bringing back a whole bunch of legendaries and offering ways to go catch those. So Sharon says, look tomorrow. Probably just stick with Disney movies to try to set you to sleep for now anyway. That sounds like a great idea. Sounds like a really good idea. Got any favorite Disney movies in that lineup? I'm curious. Not sure if we've had that question around on stream before. I've got a few I think I probably need to catch up on. Feel I'm probably a little bit out of date on my major Disney movies. But I do like watching a good old classic animated Disney something or other, or a new one. Try to be, more open-minded about those. And I am just gonna explore for a bit. I think I should probably check out what is inside of that Titan's tomb, as they call it. But look at how intriguing this is. I think I just want to ramble around for another few minutes before calling it a night myself. What is that Pokemon doing? I think it's warping out of sight. Yep, there it went. What are you, buddy? Don't you do it, Clefairy. Beauty and the Beast is your absolute favorite. Pretty sure you can recite it word for word. Ah! I've been meaning to watch Beauty and the Beast, or been meaning to rewatch it for a while. It's when I was young, we were fans of it, and I remember liking the music a lot. I don't think I have seen that since I was a young kid. Yeah, I would like to watch that one. I remember liking the, I think it was the clock character a lot. Talk? Kind of forget. But I really liked the, the dancing objects and all those things. One of the most beautiful songs in Beauty and the Beast. Alright. Yeah, I thought I remembered the music being really good. That was, early on, that was definitely a big appeal to me. All of those Disney animated musicals. Definitely one of the big reasons I loved, like, Lion King. Of course, that amazing Elton John soundtrack. And, Aladdin as well. Aladdin might have my favorite music, or at least some of my favorite songs. January 2, before long the ruffian had bent its knees to the king and become its loyal steed. Our people's faith in the king grew firm and unwavering. Our ancestors built a temple around the sacred sapling atop a tall mountain to give the king a worthy home. Moreover, they crafted a set of reins to let the king command its proud steed with ease. Okay. There's some interesting geography around here. Does anyone have a go-to movie that they can watch over and over again and not get tired of it? Oh, great question there, Sharn. So Panda's looking but can't find the title in English. Mrs. Samovar sings it. Oh, no worries. I don't remember the titles of any of the songs, unfortunately, so I couldn't... Oh, I don't know if I'd recognize it, honestly. I'd probably need to hear a little bit of it. And movies that I can watch over and over and not get tired of it, boy, I'm probably gonna... I might change some people's opinions of me with the ones that I might list. Honestly, the number one that comes to mind is kind of one of those bro comedies. Not one of... I mean, there's probably worse... Well, there's ones that I think would be worse to pick. I just pressed A randomly. And found evidence. That's not good. I don't know what I should even be looking for. But anyway, alright, I gotta stop dancing around it. One of the movies I think I can just watch anytime is called Talladega Nights. It stars Will Ferrell. It is a satirical comedy about that is an Aerodactyl. Come here, bud. Yeah. Come on down. Hi. About NASCAR racing. It's about a NASCAR racer being kind of thrown from glory by a competitor, and about his, him trying to get his life back, kind of. Boat That Rock, such a feel-good movie. I don't know the Boat That Rock. Interesting. Let me just open that in a tab there quickly. And Mars Girl naming a few. Wish Upon a Star, American Psycho, Bandits, Hateful Eight. Interesting choices. Wonder how nuts makes her human brains find comfort in predictability and repetition. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all in my book. For sure. It's great to have, like, standbys like that. I'm trying to think if I've... there's an old movie. It's actually the first movie that the Beatles made, called Hard Day's Night. And I actually haven't watched it in a while. But that is one that I could probably watch just about any time and be, like, happy and enjoying it. And I would give that a more broad recommendation. I really like Talladega Nights a lot, but I know it's not going to be a lot of people's cup of tea. Spinal Tap might be another one. I've watched that movie a whole lot. That's got more adult humor in it, though, for sure. So folks both Out in Talladega Nights are not family friendly. That's for sure. Hard Day's Night, I believe it is. I believe our music teacher played that for us in, like, 8th grade. I think it's PG or something like that. And it's, you know, I mean, if you like Beatles music, it's a very safe recommendation. If you don't like the Beatles, that's certainly alright. I'm still not sure if I've seen all of the Beatles movies. I've seen Hard Day's Night and Help and Yellow Submarine, of course. I think there's like one other I might be forgetting about. Help, honestly, I do not enjoy that. Great song. Not such a good movie. Look at that, Mimikyu. Let's grab it. And what is that bike? Oh, that, you get to upgrade your bike. Well, first of all, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, if you didn't know, you get a Rotom bike that you get to upgrade to go on water. And then in the DLC, you get to upgrade it a little bit further to give you cool, like, shiny trails. Marsco Sharn Marsco says, can only recommend Wish Upon a Star, old Disney movie, free on US YouTube. That's good to know. So Sharn says, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Beauty and the Beast, Coco, and Lion King animated. Yeah, I forgot that there's some live-action versions of those now. I'm not sure I knew there was a live-action Beauty and the Beast, actually, to tell you the truth. But those are solid choices, Sharn. I've never seen Mamma Mia. And I'm not, like, the biggest fan of that musical group, ABBA, but maybe I'll give it a shot sometime. I don't really have anything against ABBA, just never been into them either. Oh, Marsgull, you should watch Coco. Definitely while it's still on Netflix. Beautiful movie. In really a few ways, and just amazing to see a kid's movie like deal so upfront and honestly, like off the bat, about death. You know, and that, keep that in mind. Yeah, if you don't feel like crying, it might be one that could get you like that, honestly. I do believe it made me moist in the eye region at the time, from what I can remember. Movies will occasionally make me cry. I've offended Sharn. Oh no. Oh, about the live-action Beauty and the Beast, which apparently has Hermione. Emma Watson, right? Oh, ABBA is Sharn's life. Oh, I see. I did not mean to offend you. I don't know their music very well. I know I could name a few. And again, I don't have anything against them. I think, I mean, honestly, if anything, it's probably that I've accepted a little bit of, like, social conditioning to think of it as like, slightly cheesy music. Which here's the thing, though. That's exactly the kind of thing I try not to let influence my opinion at this point. I so much want to communicate and express, like, my sincere appreciation for things and celebrate others. Um, you know? Really try to be more open-minded than ever about stuff. Personally speaking. Wasn't there a band that covered their songs in the 90s, S Club 7 or something? I don't know. Regular inventory. Balls, timer balls, luxury balls. I'd just get a couple of these. And I am... Yes, alright. I'm gonna end very shortly. I kind of want to get up here a little bit. Now let's grab... Oh, apricorns! That's right! Oh, that's quite exciting. Apricorns, I believe, mean Pokeball crafting. I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can... I wonder if we might find some kind of humble Pokeball crafter's hut at the top of this mountain. And hey, Dad. Of course I'm winning the game. Oh, welcome, Fifth. Great to see you. You did just come upon the end of today's stream, but thank you so much for joining us today. I was just saying I'll be ending, I think, possibly once I crest this hill. But I've really been enjoying this DLC here. Aw, Rads, well, I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing, though, by the way? I hope you're having a good Friday. Look at that, there's another one of those down there. Hey, I just want to say, this new environment so far, extremely cool to me. I like, it's big, it's a little complicated. I feel like I'm really going to have fun. Let's just look at what we've covered here so far. So it's all down below here. And we got a few fly spots. There's Freezington. There's quite a bit here to look at. Yeah, my goodness. Well, alright. I don't know if I'll be getting back to this tomorrow, but soon, I hope. So Panda says it's getting real late. Good evening, good night. You too, Panda. I hope you have a good night and a good rest. I am going to be... I think that is actually going to be my cue for ending here. So I'll say some goodbyes. Hey, Doc, you missed me. I don't know. Running around. And Fifth had to work a little later. Hope my day went well. It went okay, thank you. I hope you get done... You haven't gotten done with your work. I hope you're done shortly. That is it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow morning with more... with more Animal Crossing and a few other things. I'm going to be coming up with some kind of order of operations for tomorrow, but folks can expect in some kind of order, but definitely more Animal Crossing, possibly more Pokemon Shield. I might do the research and development tomorrow, either tomorrow and or Sunday, and just something I'm forgetting. Oh, Rocket League. I do want to play Rocket League with folks. So we'll see how much we can get done tomorrow, though. And thank you, Doc, for the reminder. Yes, I will be starting at 10 a.m. It's actually Eastern Daylight Time, while Daylight Time is present. And I'll be streaming until 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But it'll be standard time in like a couple of weeks, I think. It's annoying to remember. I rarely do. Alright, I have to lay another save down here. I'm going to put up my ending screen and see if anybody's on. Charn thinks he won't make it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but of course it really is always okay. At least with me. I'll be happy if and when anybody can make it again. And it is why I am rather glad myself to be able to say, you know, pretty much always, well, there'll be a stream the next day, and I hope to see you then, or another day soon. Portal Fan is on. Thank you for that hot tip there, Doc. I appreciate that. That may be where we're headed. See, Tiggity is also on. The Thought. Real Soviet Bear. So yeah, I think you're right about that. Oh, Gummy J is playing Stardew though. Hey Chroma. Wait, sorry, what's on November 1st? What was I saying? Very sorry, I missed what we're talking about. Okay, Portal, I think we're gonna go into Portal Fan 2 here. 202. Portal Fan 202 is a VTuber who streams in both Spanish and English. They've been a really lovely supporter and friend of the, on November 1st, thank you. That's when the daylight time is, of course. I have a very short attention span. Sometimes I really do forget what I was just saying. But thank you so much, Chroma. And Not Our Country 50 years back on November 3rd. Well put. Well put, and adios, everyone. I appreciate that. But please, if you feel like sticking around, we're going to head into Portal Fan 202. Just show them your kindness. And they are indeed a cute bunny. Let them know.